All of my friends who have houseplants, and especially my friends who don't have houseplants, give me the same speech.
Oh, Isaiah, I can't have any more houseplants. I killed all of my other plants.
Guess what? I did too. When I first started getting into plants, I bought, 10 or 15 plants from Walmart. One by one, I killed every single one of them, except for there was one that's left. But I killed all of those plants, and then I bought more, and then I killed most of those, and then I bought more, and then I killed most of those. And honestly, if I really took a look at my entire plant journey, it would probably look a lot like that. Buying a lot of plants, killing a decent amount of them, and then whatever's left I still have. And I mean, not too shabby. I do spend lots of money on plants. If you take any of your little house plants, you put them back in the jungle that they came from, they would not last a day, okay? So the fact that you're keeping them alive at all is pretty cool. Honestly, good job. Good job for even keeping your little plant. You don't even know what its name is. It's got like pink leaves or something. If you kept that alive for more than a month, seriously, congratulations. Because these plants were not made to live in houses. They're not even really made for living in jungles anymore. They're kind of been bred to live in greenhouses, giant industrial production factories, drenched in fertilizer and sunshine. I mean, okay, we're getting off topic here. I want to talk about failure, okay? So let's get into it. First plant, I think, my aquarium thing. I have been trying to make this into a real cute, like, nano aquarium for so long, and it has just eluded me. Right now, it's really just gross and icky inside. I got lots of, I finally figured it out. This is called green slime. Basically, it's like bacteria it's like cyanobacteria. It can photosynthesize. And my shrimp is really not keeping up with it very well. I planted a willow tree to help balance the levels of nitrogen in it, and the willow tree is dying. Its roots look really, really cool, but the willow tree itself, not doing well. I think that what I need is more shrimp. I need to just keep cleaning it more regularly, but I hate cleaning aquariums. It's so gross. But the point is, the aquarium, filthy. I'll get over it. The temperature just fluctuates so much in here that a lot of the plants get stressed out by it, because it'll get down to like 39 at night. I've got a heater on, and outside it's like 10 degrees outside. But even still, going from 39 degrees to 80 degrees over and over again just doesn't do very well for a lot of my plants. I think, what was the next one I talked about? Strawberries? I think it was strawberries. All of my strawberries are just doing terrible. They've done terrible all year. I've eaten some strawberries off of them. Very few. I've probably eaten like 10 strawberries this year, and I have 5 large hanging baskets of strawberries. That's really not good. I'm thinking that the main reason now is because it's not acidic enough soil for them, which they're all been planted in potting soil, but the problem is that Utah has alkaline water, and so the plants still are just like stunted and suffering, and they have like a little bit of iron chlorosis on the leaves. But I gave them all iron, and that didn't fix the problem. They're still just not produced. They're producing these dinky little strawberries. The point is, I think I need to use a little bit of this vinegar on them. What I need to do is I need to mix vinegar into my watering cans and start watering my strawberries with that. I think that'll do a whole lot better. But yeah, strawberries, big ol' failure this year. Radishes, these radishes are so stupid. These radishes are ridiculous. I think it's the same temperature fluctuation thing. They just can't handle. My radishes are stupid. If I can't grow them, then I'll just make a salad out of the leaves, and I'll be able to live with it. And that's the truth. My cabbage, completely being eaten by snails and slugs. Still doing okay, but not forming a head yet. The rest of my cabbages are utter trash. They are literally the tiniest little things I've ever seen. I'm still not sure exactly what's going on. Probably fertility of some kind. But for some reason, the cabbages that are doing bad are not getting eaten by the slugs and snails. Instead, the cabbage that does good gets eaten by the slugs and snails. Imagine that. don't know exactly why the slugs and snails prefer that. It makes me a little upset, to be honest with you. Speaking of slugs and snails, my orange tree is getting ate up. It's for this reason that despite the cuteness of slugs and snails, specifically the cuteness of snails, I still, whenever I see one, pick it up, open the door of my greenhouse, and hook it outside. I don't know, they can deal with it. If they want to eat my cabbages and if they want to eat my lemon and lime trees, they can scoot right out the door. Oh, sorry, that was my orange tree, but speaking of lemon and lime trees, they're both doing trash. My lime tree is hanging on for dear life. It looks like very garbage. Its leaves are yellow. Every now and again, it'll flower profusely, making like 20 or 30 flowers, and then all the flowers just die and fall off. I don't even know what to make of that. I think, though, that the problem is still just when it comes to the alkalinity. I need to acidify the soil, and I need to give it more iron, because those are usually the two deficiencies that will mess with these plants. So more acidity, more iron. Same goes for my lemon tree, which I thought was completely dead, but I just cut it back and put it in a smaller pot, and it's still hanging on. It's got one little dinky lemon on it. Better than nothing, I guess. My peppers are doing badly too. Peppers, I really don't know. Sometimes I think the problem with everything in my greenhouse is acidity and iron. I don't really know if that's true. It could also be like temperature and stuff like that. And honestly, they probably should be going dormant because it gets pretty cold at night in here. It gets to 39 degrees when it's 10 degrees outside. So still a lot warmer in here than it is outside, but not great. The peppers just keep slowly dying back branch by branch. I hope they can make it through the rest of the winter, but it remains to be seen. The whole point of this video is to make garden failure normal. Like, plants are not that easy to take care of. They die and stupid things happen, and it's not always your fault. I just want it to be clear that even semi-professionals, I probably should not start calling myself a professional, but semi-professionals like me still fail like all the time, and you should be okay with your failure too. It's totally normal to have houseplants die, to have other plants struggle. So just keep on growing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. This is Isaiah Tomato. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, or don't. Forget about it. But then you won't see any more of my videos. How sad. Keep growing.